morning, everybody. In absence of a chair tonight, staff will start the meeting. We decided that we would have a motion to elect a chair to run tonight's meeting.
We'll have temporary chair Brendan Layton for tonight.
All right, we got it.
I presume I'll accept that nomination as acting chair.
I'll second that.
Okay. And we'll. Okay.
All right.
We're
So
good?
if that is all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Motion carries. I presume that makes me the acting chair. So if no objections from staff or our city attorney, I'll proceed on with opening of the meeting.
Very good, sir.
All right. Good evening, everybody. This is the June 5th, 2022 regular meeting of the Planning and Zoning Board. July 5th, 2022. Yeah. So, Seth, can we have a roll call, please?
Yes, sir. Brad Jefferson, Travis Oakley, Raymond Layton,
Here.
Margie Dunn,
Here.
Pat Doherty,
Here.
Sonia Luzo,
Here.
Kyle Deering.
Here.
We've got a quorum.
Okay, sounds good. So the two items of business we have tonight are old business. They were both continued from our June regular meeting. And so the first item is Sydes Construction Incorporated is requesting general plan approval for Atlas Valley at Bluewater Rise. This is phase 1-4, a proposed 209 lot plan unit development on approximately 85.14 acres. The property is located to the north of County Line Road and to the west of Grouper Run in Bluewater Rise development. Seth, would you like to provide us with a staff review?
Thank you, sir. Again, project before us right now, the Atlas Valley Bluewater Rise, phase 1-4. Zoning is R8 residential, 85.14 acres, proposed 209 lots, 8,699 linear feet of proposed public streets, and the city of New Bern will provide the utilities. I've got a copy of the area map here showing up to the west side of the overall Bluewater Rise development. This phase shaded in purple. And we have the aerial view, this area here between the two arrows. And we have the subdivision map from Thomas Engineering. Staff recommendation, June 7th, the City of New Bern Planning and Zoning Board tabled Atlas Valley Bluewater Rise phases 1-4 in order for the board to have additional time to consider infrastructure improvement upgrades currently underway. To continue from last month, staff has reviewed the proposed subdivision and finds that all the technical and legal requirements for general subdivision plan approval have been satisfied according to the City of New Bern land use ordinance, and therefore general subdivision plan approval for Atlas Valley Bluewater Rise phases 1-4 is recommended. And if I could quickly read a update on that note we got today from Jordan Hughes, city engineers in charge of the water and sewer in the city. I'll just read this to you. Seth, I just wanted to provide you with a brief update on the water loop project. Bids for the project were opened last week, and to his surprise, we have 6 valid bidders. The low bid was provided by Herring and Rivenbark Construction, which is fairly local, as he said, with a bid of $798,000, which is a little bit higher than the $750,000 that we had estimated, but still very reasonable given the current market situation with materials and labor. So Jordan's working with the contractor now to get construction contract documents prepared, and they're shooting to have the project on the August 9th Board of Aldermen meeting for approval. The contractor has already locked in pricing with their material suppliers, and we have a target start date early September.
Cool.
Excellent. Thank you, Seth.
Thank you. Good.
Okay, so at this time I'll open it up to the board for any questions, comments.
Well,
So,
just a clarification. when you said that the city is going to supply the utilities, we're saying they will be able to connect to the city's.
That's correct. Yeah, the utility provider for electricity will be the city, as well as water.
So the only question that I had, there were, on the departmental review, there were quite a few comments. And so is there any update on how or if these have been resolved within the design?
Not checked since.
And John may be able to answer that for us.
Is there any comments you want to address for us tonight?
Yeah, we presented a cover letter with responses to each one of those, and
Okay.
everything was addressed on that list.
Okay. Seth, is that something that you can
Yeah, I'll send you guys.
send that to the board members? That would be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
most of the comments were just meet the code, meet
Yeah.
the code, meet the
Understood.
code.
Yeah, I'm accustomed to that. Okay, perfect. Thank you, John. Any other questions, discussion from the board? So, hearing none.
Well, you know.
Well, maybe.
Let me just throw this out here, just to clarify my head. We just saw here that it meets all the requirements and stuff like that. But nobody's seen that letter yet, right? He just told us that the letter.
Correct, and
So-
and so relied on staff as well to tell us that to the best of his knowledge, that has been resolved. So again, the other thing to note is a lot of these comments are what I'll call boilerplate type comments.
Yeah, I.
But they are
certainly
comments
understand.
nonetheless, which is
Yeah.
why I have to ask the question.
I certainly understand that. And
Yep.
you guys
Yes,
see
yeah.
that letter? And okay. that's
Oh,
what I
absolutely.
wanna know.
Yeah.
So you-
If we had any question that something significant was not being addressed, we would certainly hold it up.
Okay, fair enough.
Presumably it wouldn't be before us if that were the
Well,
case.
I hear that, but, you know, maybe they should have worked it out.
Yeah, they're standard comments.
Always a good question. Okay.
Okay, then, with that case, then, if there's nobody else who has anything, I'll move that we accept this and move it on to the Board of Aldermen as is.
So,
Well, we don't have to do that. This is
correct, this
final.
plan unit development, the decision lies with us, so.
Then I move that we accept it, that development, that's flat and.
So a motion to approve the application. So we have a motion, do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, our next item of old business is Sydes Construction Incorporated is requesting general plan approval for Olympic Harbor at Bluewater Rise, phases 1 through 4. A proposed 203 lot planned unit development on approximately 71.59 acres. The property is located north of County Line Road and west of Grouper Run in Bluewater Rise. Seth, would you like to give us the staff review of this item?
Sure. Again, it's 71.59 acres, proposing 203 lots, a little over 8,400 linear feet of proposed streets, and again, City of New Bern utilities provided for this site. The map we saw in the last item was for Atlas Valley. This is the adjoining segment down here, Olympic Harbor. So we have an aerial. This phase here, or this section. And again, we have Mr. Thomas's subdivision map. And like the last item on the June 7, 2022 meeting, of the City of New Bern Planning and Zoning Board, Olympic Harbor, Bluewater Rise, phase 1 through 4. Was tabled in order for the board to have additional time to consider infrastructure improvement upgrades currently underway. Staff has reviewed the proposed subdivision, finds that all the technical and legal requirements for general subdivision plan approval have been satisfied according to the City of New Bern land use ordinance. Therefore, general subdivision plan approval for Olympic Harbor, Bluewater Rise, phases 1 through 4 is recommended. Again, all of our comments were addressed quickly from from my department, and then the others from engineering and water sewer, just to provide whatever else that they might need, you know, for engineering during the coming implementation of the project.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Seth. All right. This time I'll open it up to the board for further discussion and any questions. And so I guess I'll lead off. So as evidenced by what I'm seeing here, essentially same comments that we saw on the other. I presume that Mr. Thomas provided a letter with responses for this as well, and if you wouldn't mind sharing that with the board, that would be great. Thank you. Okay. Any other questions, discussion?
I do.
Yes.
So does this complete Bluewater Rise?
Yes,
These last two phases? That's it?
This is the last section.
Okay, sorry. Thank you.
All right, so this, all told, is 2 sections, total of 8 phases. And of course, you don't know what speed those are going to go. Okay. Any other questions, discussion? Okay, hearing none, I will entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve the general plan for Olympic Harbor Bluewater Rise.
Okay, we have a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, so that gets us to the end of our agenda this evening.
Do we know what's happening with the general zoning plan?
The what?
You're going to make copies of the plan, got adopted?
Land use plan.
Land use
So
plan.
that was on my list of questions as well, just see if,
Was it adopted?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
okay.
So you guys need copies, sorry.
Yeah.
Print you guys out copies.
I would like one, yes.
Absolutely.
I'd be fine with a PDF of the approved, would be perfect.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, you guys want a PDF here? I can print one off and send it.
I'd like one printed.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And bound and
I'll get you a 3-ring binder.
All right.
leather
I
bound.
don't think there's any more items or discussion at this time. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn.
All right. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All right. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned.